Okay, so my name is Jaia. I have been going to church for my whole life. I was grown up in a Christian household, but I never really, I considered myself a Christian, but I didn't follow anything that was Christian. I went to church, but it was kind of like I was being dragged there against my will. I felt really lonely, and the older I got, that loneliness kind of deepened. I felt very, like, even in a room full of people, I felt very alone. I felt very by myself. So in university, I was then surrounded by people who were even like professors that were telling me that God wasn't real, or hinting at it at least. I had my friends who didn't believe in God, and so I felt very isolated and alone, and I really started to question if God was real, and that kind of set me even in more of a sadness and a loneliness. So one night I prayed and I asked God to just send me a sign or something that I knew that He was there, or that I knew that I wouldn't be lonely. So I continuously prayed for Christian friends, or for people who are Christian, just to be in my life. And so in May, I got a job at a local restaurant, and I met two people there who one said that they seen me at church, which was really weird because I was almost never there. And they invited me to young adults for the first time, and I didn't want to go, but I went, and there was just such a joy and like a freedom in that room with the worship and the music, and just everyone there was so happy and welcoming. And I really, for once, felt like this was the place I was supposed to be at. And so ever since then, I've been going there. I've gotten baptized since then. And just there's been a real presence of God in my life ever since then. And I feel that you really do need to be connected to other people who are Christian, because they really strengthen you and they build you up. The loneliness, I feel like the void, or the loneliness that I was feeling was like not having God in my life. And the more I try to push it away, the greater that loneliness and that void felt. And so, yeah, ever since being a part of a Connect group and meeting young adults, I have felt like a happiness that is like staying, and a joy that is like present in my life, and I don't feel alone. As a young adult, it's so crucial for you to be connected to other young adults, because you're constantly being thrown into a place where there is a high amount of unbelief, especially if you're going through university, or you're going through like people around you who are partying, or totally like say that God isn't there, God doesn't exist. And just being around that and having that constant support system, people that you can, bring your problems to and talk about it, and have people that don't just, give you temporary solutions, but pray for you and pray with you, is just amazing. And so it's much more than just, meeting on a Sunday night. It's having like community and like family there, and going out to eat and going out to do stuff and praying together, and just really growing together as a community. So that's what I think. Yeah.